So I wanted to show you guys very quickly. This is how far I am. I had already completed, I'm doing like the little square boxes. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm only missing 5 more. But this is how far is going. So this is the first one I decided to do, which is Beauty and the Beast. I think is adorable and it's cute. So hopefully I can work in these other boxes soon. It's already December 6th, and the amount of markers that I already lost, I have lost one of these, one of the acrylic, and one 2D art marker, which is a skin one. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the, I'm not sure what they're called, but the last stack that I had bought, and it's crazy. This is already 12 markers that I have already lost in the beginning of the month, because like I said, it has only been a week. But I wanted to show it now because I want to start getting rid of them out of my table because I'm running out of space. And I'm going to show you guys what I have so far done for this month. I took an entire weekend going to sleep at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up the next day early because I have so much to get done. And I really, really want to, like, I don't know, I enjoy my hobbies. And this is what I've been doing for that weekend. So I was coloring, doing all my color by numbers. I believe I only have one more left over to do, but I have done all of my color by numbers books. And then I did some Disney, I did some book projects, and then I worked a little bit on some of my cozy books. This is what I have left over out of my cozy books, and then this is what I have left over out of my book projects. And the reason I have so much done, and today's only December 6th, is because of that weekend. I ended up taking the entire weekend, going to sleep really, really late and getting up early just so that I can color. And then I took like 2 to 3 days off. That way, I think it was like it was 2 days off that I took from completely coloring, and we're in another weekend, and I'm going back to it so I can do as much book projects as I can, and maybe some of this, or I leave this for the week and then I'll do these for the weekend. So that's pretty much where I stand right now. It's December 7th, and I ended up getting 2 boxes, and I had to open it. I wanted to do it on the video, but at the moment I was like, I couldn't do the video, and then I was really anxious and wanted to know what I got. So it says, Merry Christmas, Jenny, to you and your family. Hope you have a lovely time. Thank you for being a lovely friend. And this is from Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I ended up getting by Kathy. This is Cozy Corner by Coco Wile. It's super thick. Look at that. And then if we look at Fussy Life, which she also gave me by BB Tinta, look at the thickness. But look at this one. This is crazy. But I am so excited. And I'll be doing like a flip through once I'm ready to do a flip through. As of right now, I'm holding myself because yeah, I usually like to wait the whole entire month. So here we have it shows like her other books as well by Coco Wile. And yeah, I'll show you guys a flip through once this month is over. Then we have Fussy Life. It's cute and cozy coloring book by Vivi Tinta. This is, I think it's my second book by this illustrator, and here are some examples on the back. Here you got the post office, here in the park chilling, here them I guess it's like a cake area, like a cake store. And we have this one, he's helping the cats there. I'm very excited for this as well. I'm so excited. Here we have Mermaid Chibi Girls. I had this one on my Amazon wishlist for the longest time since I found out about Larissa May. And yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you once again, Kathy, for your coloring books that you have sent me. And I am super, super excited to see what I can color out of these amazing books. But once again, here we have Mermaid Chibi Girls by Larissa May, Fuzzy Life by Vivi Tinta, and then here we have a Coco Wile Cozy Corner by Coco Wile. So there we have it, guys. So yeah, whenever I'm ready to do flip throughs, I'll do flip throughs for you guys so you guys can go ahead and check these coloring books out. Moving forward to December 9th, you guys already see I have lost 3 nails. I'm waiting for a package so I can redo my nails. I'm thinking about doing Christmas theme next, and I ended up receiving a package as well. And I did open the box because I couldn't help it, but it says Merry Christmas, my beautiful friend, and I hope your holiday is full of love, laughter, and tons of cozy coloring by Jules. Thank you so much, Jules. And let's go ahead and check out. There's 2 little baggies here. And here we have the Elf Days. This is cute kawaii coloring book, and I love this whole May style. And then here we have in the back. Some of the examples that they have inside. I'm not gonna do a flip through right now. This is by the Cool Kids Club, something like that, and I'm excited for this. Oh my god. So let's go ahead and open this. And I had opened this one. It says the same thing as the other one, so I'm not gonna reread that. So let's go ahead and open up the first bag here. Once again, thank you, Jules. Let's go ahead and this. These are cute little baggies. And it came all wrapped up. Oh my goodness, Jules, you did not have to do that. But I'm excited. Okay. Go ahead and open. Yes, I've been trying to collect these. These are the berry ones. This is a berry coloring. And this one is winter coloring berry. Yeah, the winter coloring one. I'm excited. And it doesn't give you like the example in the back. Once again, I love these little mate ones, and they're both the same way. So I'll be doing a flip through out of those. So let's go ahead and show you guys. I'm gonna save these little baggies as well. You never know what they're useful for. And then here we have a second one. Go ahead and open this real quickly. Okay. Let's see. And this one is Alexandra Francis. Oh, Simple Christmas. I don't have this one. Easy Coloring in Book. Once again, it's by Alexandra Francis. And here are some examples on the bag. This is exciting. That is so cute. A little jar with the cookies in there. The little gifts. Yes, I got 3 more coloring books, guys. And thank you once again, Jules. I am very excited. Cannot wait to do flip throughs out of these as well. It's already December 15th, and I have lost 14 more markers. That is 4 of the Tule art markers, which are not the Tule art, the acrylic brush ones. 1 of the Tule art markers, 1 of the Hoo and the rest of them are based on the last set that I have bought, a marker set. And it's crazy because it's already December 15th today, and I believe in December 6th I have showed you guys the amount that I have lost already. So and that is a lot of markers that I've been losing for the past 2 to 3 months now, which is totally fine because that just makes me feel like I really am using my supplies. I don't like leaving my supplies on the side, and that's why I don't buy a lot of supplies unless I use my stuff. And then yeah, and I go from there. But I also wanted to show you guys, I received packages as well. So here we go with another package that I have received. This is Cozy Gnomes by Emily Cozy, and this is actually by and Chelsea over on Instagram. And I want to say thank you so much for sending me this one. It's so cute and adorable. I'm just going to show you guys the back of it because I will do a video with all of my coloring books that I have received in the month of December and do flip throughs for you guys. So here is a little bit of a sneak peek of what it has inside. I think it's a very, very adorable book, and I really do enjoy Cozy Gnomes. Not by everybody. There's just certain ones that I do like. But thank you, Chelsea, so much for this coloring book. I also have this one is Snowy Days. It's also by Chelsea, and this is so cute. This is by the Cool Kids Club. So here is a little sneak peek on the back, and I will be doing a flip through soon. And then here we have Mystery Mosaic Color by Number. These are the 3mm by 3mm Dazzling Ladies, and it's based on obviously the ladies. Here is a color palette, and then here is some examples on the back. So I'm very excited. Show you guys on the inside a little bit. So they're very small. I really do enjoy these coloring books as well. So I want to say thank you once again, Chelsea. I am very, very excited for these, and I cannot wait to do a page out of these. Today's December 17th. I ended up receiving another package. I want to say thank you once again to all the girls that have sent me a package, and I am very, very much excited, and I cannot wait to touch these books at all. I'm only going to read the first letter, not the letter, but the first gift. It says, Merry Christmas, Jenny, and I hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year's, from Lauren, which is Low Colors. Make sure, guys, that you guys follow these ladies because they have done amazing, amazing, amazing. They do amazing job, and I am so excited for these girls, and I really do appreciate their friendship as well. I do love keeping these because I put it inside my books so I know who gives them to me. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. I ended up getting the berry collecting one, and this is travel coloring book, which I am excited for because I've been trying to collect these as well. And here we have the back of it. I'm not going to do a flip through right now on this video. I will do it on my next video that I have all of my books that I have received for this month, and then I'll show you guys. But this is another one of the berry ones. This is travel coloring book. We have Cozy Jobs by Jay Summer. I'm not sure if this one is one of the new ones, one that just came out, and it has 40 cute designs on here. Here's some examples colored in and not colored in, which I'm so excited for. And this is just the people that had, I guess, colored in one of the pages, but I am so excited for this one as well. Here we have Love Core by Nia Nor. This is one of her newest ones that just came out. I do have all the collection, and now I finally have this one. I did not know that this one came out, and then when I ended up giving out one of the gifted gifts out, I seen this one and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But here we have this one, and it's very cute, and it's less detailed compared to the other ones, so that's a big plus right there, like I always say. But this is by Nia Nor once again. Here we have Holiday Candles, another one of these in mystery mosaic colored by number, which I really, really do enjoy. This one brings squares and 50 designs on here, and I'm very much excited to color these in as well. I've been coloring these books lately a lot, as you guys can see my completed pages, but I do enjoy them. They're very relaxing. I can sit back on my couch and just color there. And here are the answer key to with the pages that it brings. So I'm very excited to get into this one. Moving on to the last one. This is colored by number Mystery Mosaic, and this one is the first one that I have by this illustrator. It says it has 34 illustrations, 15 colors, and 5 different shapes. Let's see. These are the 80s vibe. And here we have the 15 colors that is included in this color palette. Here's some examples on the back. Once again, it's 34 unique illustrations on here. I'm very excited for this. All right, so now we're going to be moving over to my completed pages for the month of December. It was a really good month. I did not get to go through all of my entire cozy books of the 7-page that I wanted to work on, which is totally fine because I'm not going to put myself in a position that I feel like overwhelmed or anything like that, because this is just for fun. This year is just for me to enjoy different types of pages, challenging myself per month. And if I don't get it done, I'm moving on to the next month. It's just for fun. So let's go ahead and start showing you guys my completed pages for this month. I have no idea how many pages I had completed because I have not counted my pages at all. So I'll be putting it on the screen every 10 pages maybe I'll do, and then that way we can find out together by the end of the video how many pages we had completed for this month. And when I say we, is because I do have a lot of book projects with a few and a good amount of girls over on Instagram, and I want to say thank you very much once again. And I appreciate it so much that you guys are helping me out, and I'm helping you guys out in completing books and stuff like that. So starting with Soft Light, this is a book project by Livy, and we do complete 2 pages out of here. So here we have the first page that we had completed for the month of December. We already have a good amount of pages done on this book. And then our second page that was picked was this one right here. And I just kept it simple. I wanted to do more for the snow, but I'm not that good in creating snow. I've been watching a lot of like tutorial and stuff like that, so I can get a little bit better this year, but we'll see. This is just these 2 pages that I had completed for Soft Life. We're moving on to Cozy Friends. This is by Coco Weil, and I had only completed this one, which is the 7th page of this book. I was able to complete this one. I left it basic, is just picked random colors to color this in up here for the little, I'm guessing they're like the clay or the pot. I forgot what it's called. Pottery, I think it is. I know my daughter has done this before with one of her cousins, and it's really fun. Like you decorate your own stuff or whatever. But yeah, I was able to complete this one. Here we have Cozy Kawaii. I've been wanting to touch this one. This is one of my favorite books just because I love the illustrations out of here. This is by Jay Summer, and I did one page out of this one. And here we have this one. It's also a buddy page with Jules, which is Quirky Girls World over on Instagram. And this is the page that we had completed. I had a lot of fun with this one. I love the outline for this book for some reason, and I love the illustrations out of this book. But here's my page that I had completed. Now we're moving over to Girl Moments. This is by Coco Wild, but it is a book project by Kathy. And so far we have a good amount as well out of here. Here we have this page. I did try to do like the whole frosty style on the window. She's covered up with, you know, a hot drink for her, and she has the tissue thing, so I'm guessing it's completely winter. She's sick. And so I tried to do the whole frosting thing on the window on there. It was a fun page to complete. Then we had also worked on this one, and I really do like how I ended up doing the background. It's not the best no style, like I had seen other people do a way better job, but I did enjoy, and I'm having fun just trying to be more creative with my pages and try to do stuff that I really don't do, and they're out of my comfort zone. So it's just for fun. And this is the second page that we had completed, but that is Girl Moment. Moving on to Cottage Vibe by Southner Lotus. I did complete the 7-page for this book, which is this one. And this one, when I had showed you guys in the beginning of the month, it was stained with yellow. Whatever color was here has stained this page really bad. And I mean, you can still see a little bit, but I was trying to use like darker colors to cover that yellow part up, except her hair. But I think it came out pretty good. I was able to, you know, cover a good amount. And I know that you guys can tell in this corner right here is the yellow, but that was the best that I was able to do. But that is another page completed. Here we have Into Garden. This is by Coco Wild. I did complete the 7-page out of here, and this is how mine's turned out. I sometimes like to do like obviously the grass or the leaves is, you know, natural color is green, but sometimes I like to go out my way and just pick random colors and just color in certain areas that are not really natural, I guess, but it's just for fun, like I said. And this page, it is complete. So here we have Cute Friends. This is by Carla Reyes, I believe it is. And I did work on the 7th page, which was mainly the cover page. I did want to go based on the cover page, but I was scared to do it. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to do the whole highlight part where the fire hits and stuff like that. I have to practice that like out of these coloring books and just do it like in a random, you know, I don't like messing on my pages either. So I had to pick like a random coloring book, maybe one of my kids, and practice there, and then and then just go by, you know, just continue to practice them on my other coloring books. I feel like if I mess up one page, I mess up the whole entire coloring book. I know it's something dumb. I know you're probably like, Jenny, really, but you know what I mean. And this is just a page that I completed, and I love how it turned out. Here we have Cozy Season. This is, I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but this is a book project, and this is hosted by Lauren over on Instagram. And her Instagram is Low Colors. And this is how my page turned out. I did want to do a pink tree because this year in 2026, I am looking forward to changing my Christmas tree. I'm a big fan when it comes to Christmas. I just enjoy that holiday so much. And I said to my husband that this year I do want to do like pastel type of colors, and I want my tree to be pastel style. Like right now my tree is with a lot of white on it, and then I do have like a lot of decorations with white, silver, and gold, but I rather prefer just doing like this year pink and just be a little bit more like, I don't know, aesthetic, I guess, but very girly at the same time. But I don't know, I just want to switch it up for this year. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to color the tree pink because I think it's a great idea. But this marker in the top one was dying on me halfway, so I didn't have a choice to change the color, and just that was the next pink that I had, the lightest pink that I had. So I'm in a need on getting new markers for sure. Here we have Merry Christmas by Jay Summer. I haven't touched this book in a while, but I did complete 2 pages with, they were both buddy colors with Jules as well. So here's our first page. Once again, my marker was dying on me, so that's why you guys see the whole striking, and that irks me so bad. But that was dying on me, but I really do like how this page turned out, except the fact that I don't like the color that I used for the bunny. But everything else, it was pretty good. I had fun completing this one with Jules. And then we also decided to complete this one, which I had fun as well, completing this one and just trying to keep like the color combo, decoration that the little, I think it's a lion. But yeah, it was a fun page to complete as well. Moving on over to Mini Worlds. This is by Didi Mia, and I completed the 7-page out of here. It is a brand new book. This was gifted to me, and this is the page that I decided to tackle out of here. I had a lot of fun creating this one. I did try to use, like, if you guys see, this is a different blue from this one. This is a little darker, and I just wanted to see, so if it looks better, making it more clear or more lighter because of the bubble, if that makes sense. I don't know. It was making sense in my brain, but maybe you guys are like, Jenny, there's something wrong with your brain. But it made sense in my brain. So to me, it looks good. But this is how the page turned out, and I had a lot of fun with this page. Here we have Cozy Woodland and Nooks. This is actually new as well. I haven't touched it. This is by Little Nook as well. And I completed the 7-page out of this one. This is a page that I worked on. I think they're ladybugs. And I wanted to just keep it simple and gave them the same color bow. I thought that was cute. That's it. That's pretty much it with this one. I just had fun, and I just kept it simple with pink grass, which is not natural, but I'm just having fun with these pages. Here we have Lala Friends by Coco Wyo. I had this one for a few months now, and I finally did a page out of here. This is a brand new book, and I don't like how the page turned out. I don't like the colors that I picked. I don't know. There's something about it. It just looks very simple, plain. I couldn't done the background to it, and I just didn't. I wasn't sure what to do in the background, so I just left it like that. Like when I feel like I don't have an idea, or I feel like, I'm not sure about something, I just leave it like that. I don't throw myself and just do it, because then I feel like I'll be the one to mess up the page, like I always do. But you know what? It still turned out great. But I did touch this book, Lala Friends. Here we have Cozy Froggy. This is by Annie Holiday. It is a book project hosted by me. And here we have our 2 pages that we worked on for this month. The girls did amazing. They were doing like palettes on here, like a pattern on here, not palettes, but a pattern on the little curtains here, which it was totally, it was pretty cool. And then the girls did really good. They also did like something on here, designs on the blanket and stuff like that. And then our second page we worked on was this one as well. I left the background just like white as it is. I didn't want to make it look like it was nighttime or anything like that, which I should have. I think it would have looked way better. But it was another page that I had completed out of here. Once again, it's Cozy Froggy. Here we have Curvy Cuties. This is by Jay Summer. It is a book that was gifted to me as well. I think it was for my birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And it turned into a book project with Kathy. So thank you, Kathy, so much. So this is a brand new book, and we already have 2 pages out of here completed. We're going to be doing 2 pages. I'll pick one, and Kathy's going to be picking one. So I did the same thing. I always like to combine my gifts with, and I actually do that in my house. Like if I'm going to be decorating my presents, I have to have everything else that matches. So I have the gifts here matching the little carpet down here, and then her little stocking on here on the side. And I think this year I'm going to be the whole stocking thing, because I have not been doing that, and I know it's not an obligation thing to do, but it is part of like the whole Christmas theme. I see a lot of people do that, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that with my kids, because I only have 2 kids, so hopefully I can go ahead and spoil them with that. And then the second page was this one, which I really do like how the water came out. I think I have to do a little bit better with the white on there, because I've seen a lot of people do that, but I'm still learning how to get the whole, I guess, vibe to it, or how to actually put it in a bigger section of water. But this is how mine turned out, and Kathy did amazing. You guys can check out everybody's pages over on my other platform. But yeah, this is how our pages turned out of Curvy Cuties. Cottage Friends. This is, I believe, I'm not sure who is it. Oh, Janet Veronica. This one, I believe that by August this year in 2026, we are done with this book. And this is a book project hosted by me. And we do pick 2 pages out of the month to work on. This is one of them. Once again, is snow. I feel like I'm not good, like I said, with snow. So like this whole snow vibe thing, I'm glad that we're over with it. And I hope that for January, I don't have a lot of snow stuff to deal with. But because I'm not good with it. But this is how my page turned out. And then our second page was this one. And I left my bear in white. I did want to color it in. I'm running out of browns too. And I like my, my little teddy bears here to be brown for some reason. But yeah, this is how mine's turned out. I had so much fun with this one, and I'm looking forward to continuing in this book out of Cottage Friends. Moving forward to Tinny Garden. This is Coloring Book Cafe, I think, and I believe this is the only one I own from Coloring Book Cafe. And I have so many on my Amazon wish list that I am looking forward this year to getting, just to give a try of their other books. But I fell in love with this one, Tiny Gardens. So I did finish the 7th page out of here. It is a brand new book as well. This is the first page that I had completed for this one. So I'm glad that I did touch a good amount of books. I did had it up to like 40 something untouched books, and it went down to like 33 or 32, I think it was, over on my list on that I have as Excel sheet. So I'm very excited for that it's going down, and I think that doing this challenge is going to help me out a lot, trying to keep my untouched books a good amount of numbers down. It's never going to go completely down, obviously, because I'm always buying books or I'm getting gifted books. So it's never going to go down, but at least I can maintain it being down. You know what I mean? But that is Tiny Gardens. Simple Summer. This is by Alexandra Francis, and I did work on the 7th page, which is the lemonade, I think. Juice, even though the juice does not fall in with the lemonade, because I don't think that's the actual color. But I just had fun and I'm okay with it. But I had fun completing this one, and I did like how it turned out. But that is from Simple Summer. Little Friends by Southern Lotus. I did the 7th page as well out of here, and I had fun completing this page. It was a very cute and simple page to complete. I love the fact that they're reading books outside, and maybe someday I'll do that. Just go outside and take books and just read and chill outside or something. I don't know, but I think that's very exciting. Can't wait for springtime. I'm so excited. I'm over winter right now because it's so cold right now where I live at, and it goes down to like 17 degrees, sometimes 10 degrees, and it's crazy. But that is Little Friends. Simple Winter by Alexandra Francis as well. I did completed the 7th page out of here, which is this apple pie, I believe, and I had a lot of fun. It's very simple, nothing extreme to it, just the most simplest thing I had ever done, and it took me about, I'll say 10 minutes to complete this because I didn't do any special effect to it or anything outlined on the outside. It just kept it simple as it is. Cozy Time. This is another new book, I think it is. And I believe, yeah, this is by Southern Lotus. And this is the page that I had completed. Very excited. Don't like the background because it did a lot of striking. I had to stop a few times, and you guys can see it right here. And yeah, I hate when it has striking on there, but hey, it's another page that I did complete. I have fun completing this one, and I love the vibe out of it because it's fall vibe, and one of the best season is fall, and spring are the best ones that I really do enjoy because it's not hot and it's not super cold. So it's just perfect. But that is Cozy Times. Fairy Tale. This is another one that I finished the 7th page, which was the little chibi with the donut. And I did enjoy completing this one. Once again, very easy, simple, nothing extreme to it. And I did the outline with a little glitter on there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it has the little glitter effect on the outside. And yeah, that's pretty much how it turned out with my page here. Here we have Girl Spaces. This is volume 2. It's actually another new book by Southern Lotus, and I did complete the 7th page, which is just very simple skateboarding girl. I did wanted to like combine everything that she's wearing with her skateboard on here, and then I should have did the same thing with her headphones, but I just kept it like a little bit more like she's girly in the same time. It's like she's very down to earth and whatever, but she's also girly. So I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that is my page. I was really excited to complete one out of here. Moving over to my regular books. I already showed you all my cozy books that I have worked on. Now I'm moving over to regular books, which is a regular 8x5 books. And this one is the 50 Joys, I think. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but by Camilla and Jacoba. And it's another book project with Kathy as well. So here's our first page that we worked on. I did use metallic on there as well. It was a very fun page to complete. And then here we have this one. I really do like how it turned out. That whole yellow with red vibe, I just love it. And also the whole like red with pink, I also love it. So I stay with those same amount of colors as well for this page. I also use metallic on there as well. And then we also touched this one. We're doing 4 pages out of here. So that means she picks 2 pages and I pick 2. I don't remember which ones were the ones I picked, but you know, we picked this in the beginning of the month. So by the time it's the end of the month, I really don't remember who picked what. But all that matters is that we complete our pages and we're able to have fun. So this is my page, how it turned out. And then my Next page is this one right here. Kept it simple, kept the cat on white. Wasn't sure how to color the cat either. But I used a little bit of metallic as well on here. Those were ones that were gifted to me. And yeah, just kept it very simple on here. And then this one I did enjoy. I ended up just keeping the whole red side with the pink and then a whole bunch of different pinks for the shadow and stuff like that. I just thought it would be fun. And I usually don't do this, but I was like, I had to like get out of my comfort zone, you know, try whatever I feel like uncomfortable to do and just work with it until I keep learning and stuff like that. But I really do like how this one turned out. Moving to Chibi Girls Fiesta, you guys already know this is a book project with Kathy, and this is by Larissa May. We've been working on this book for a while. Now we decided to pick 2 pages out of here. We used to do just 1 page, but now we're going to be doing 2. So here's 1 page that we had completed. I love the way that Kathy did her pages as well. She has amazing color palettes. Every time she makes these pages, like, I don't know, her pages be looking amazing. My pages are like, all right. But hey, at least it's the page that I that I had completed. Like, I feel like I struggle with this book so much because it's so detailed. But here's another one that I had completed as well with Kathy. And yeah, I tried to like combine it with this, with her outfit, and everything else was just whatever color I wanted to put on there. And that's pretty much it for this one. So that is Chibi Girls Fiesta. We have a Christmas Chibi. This is by Nia Nora, one of my favorite illustrators now. I feel like these books are so amazing and cute. And this is a book project, not book project, a buddy page with Lauren. We decided to do 2 pages out of here, but it's not a book project. And then here we have, I know I have 2 pages and my paper, a little thing left, but let's go ahead and start with this one. Is and this page right here, and I decided to do the whole pastel type of color because I ended up going to Hobby Lobby and I seen this little what is it, nutcracker are they, and I was like, you know what, I have to do those colors. It's this whole theme that's coming out with pastel, and you could do the whole entire tree decorated with this type of color, and that's my goal for this year coming up in 2026 for December, if God permits us to arrive there, because you know time is just flying through. But whenever this year happens, that's my goal, and I really want to do those colors. But I love how this page turned out. And then our second page was this one right here. I did enjoy it, and I did metallic on here, and I wanted to do her dress like if it had like, you know, a little shine to it. I'm so excited for this year. But yeah, I love how she turned out. I love everything about it. And make sure you guys check out Laurel's Colors pages as well over on Instagram. This is Christmas Chibi. Here we have Winter Girls Christmas by Hannah Lynn. This is a buddy page that I worked with Kathy Leanne Colors over on Instagram. And the reason we are working on this one, we usually work on, I believe, is the Princess One Fairy Tale from Hannah Lynn. We've been working from the beginning all the way until we finish our pages to the end of the book. But we wanted to work on this one. She said, hey, we should do this one for Christmas. And I was like, let's go for it. I'm down for anything. And this is how my page turned out. I love the way how Kathy did her page. She does a very amazing job. So if you guys don't follow her, go ahead and follow her because she does amazing pages. But that is my page. Chibi Girls by April Amber. This is the Unicorn. This is a book project with Kathy, and we do 2 pages out of here. Here is one of the pages that we have worked on, and I wanted to do like colorful way, you know, the whole mountain and stuff like that. And then our second page was this one, which is the little candy house here. I was gonna say Candyland, but it's the house here. I wanted to keep it in a color, you know, color combination here with red and blue, a little bit of yellow there, and that's pretty much how I did the little house. I also gave her her own color palettes, and then the little pony here. I love how Kathy did her pages as well. She did amazing. Moving over to Find Your Aesthetic by Coco Wild. This one we had switched. We were only doing 1 page per month. Now we're going to be doing 2 pages out of here per month. Here is this one. And I love how it turned out. And Kathy did an amazing job. It's a book project with Kathy. This is how mine's turned out. I wanted to stay with like pastel type of colors. And then here's my second page that I had worked on. I love her outfit for her clothes here. I don't know. I just like that color combination for her shirt. And everything else is just very basic and nothing with metallic or anything like that. Just her earrings and this right here, and then the little dots all over the page. But that's pretty much it, and nothing else has metallic or glitter or anything like that. Just kept it simple. Here we have Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. This is a book project with Low Colors, and I finished the book. I think she still has a few that she has to get caught up, but this is my first page that we have worked on. And let me tell you guys something. What happened here? I ended up losing this marker, and then I didn't have no marker that could be, you know, pretty much with this one. So I left it a while. Like, she had like a white patch on top of her head. It doesn't make any sense, but to me it did. And I was like, that's the only thing I'm gonna do, because I have no idea how to finish the page. And I'm pretty much just working on my last 2 pages out of this book to finish it completely. And I'm like, are you serious? How is this happening to me in my last month, my last 2 pages? And I was struggling. Like, the marker for here was dying on me. The one for here died on me completely. I was like, no, this cannot be happening. But I left it like that. I didn't know what to do. So then this page, we had completed it as well. I believe that Lauren still has a few more pages, like I said, because when we started this book project, I had some already done when we decided to to start it. But thank you again, Lauren, for working on this book with me, and I did complete this book. If it wasn't for Lauren, this book would not be completed. Now we're moving over to The Dragon One by Camila and Jacoba. It's another book project with Kathy, and once again we picked 4 pages. Here's my first page that I completed. And I was going to do like the green grass down here, but then I got scared and I just, it's fine. I'm going to leave it like that. I wanted to do green grass and I wanted to do like the sky vibe and stuff. And I just freaked out and I was like, no, probably going to end up messing it up anyway. But here's this one. I did acrylic for the little sun background thingy and the water effect. And everything else is just alcohol markers on there. A little bit of metallic for the little dragon on here. And then the little glitter going around just to give it a little bit of effect there. Very simple. And then here's another one that I also completed, and I just wanted to do like a yellow and pink type of dragon. I feel like I haven't done those colors on a dragon. And then he's sleeping over here dreaming that he's flying away. But here we have another one. And this one I did like how it turned out. I don't know, something about it, but I did use metallic outline on the umbrella, and then did metallic on the words on here. Say take me home. And then that's pretty much for this one. I really did enjoy the coloring on this one as well. But thank you to Kathy once again working on these books with me. Put over to Fairy Beauties by Coco Wild. Here we have our next page. Very simple page. I picked this one for this month. In January, we start the wheel again, and then I'll start using the wheel so that everybody else get a chance again to pick before the end of the year, because I believe by the end of the year, this book is done as well. It's been a year already, and I think it's going to take us another year for us to complete this, but this is our page for this month. Moving on to 50 Spellbound. This is a book project with Chelsea, and this is the page that we had decided to work on. I kept mine with the whole pink and green vibe on here, and it just brown on the bottom. But yeah, I like how this one turned out. I like the color combination I picked. Very simple, nothing extreme or anything like that, but I do like how Chelsea page turned out as well. She did amazing. Here we have With Chibi. This is by Alexander Francis, and this is a book project with Kathy. We do 2 pages out of here. This is my first one. I wanted to keep it like a pastel type of color vibe on here, like how it turned out. And then here we have this one. I kept it with pink and then just changed a little bit of her pink on her pants here. But I always try to like have it combine all her colors and based on whatever they're using and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my other page that I had completed out of this one. Here we have Petites, and this is a book project. It is hosted by Lauren, and we are working from the beginning to the back. And this is our next page, which is page 3. So that means we've been on this for 3 months, and they're very detailed. And then our next page obviously is going to be this one. I'm very excited to get that one started. I always pick this book first to start because it does take me longer, so I try to take away the books that are going to take me longer first, get those done and out of the way, and then I work on my rest of my books. But that is this page. Finally, guys, I was able to finish this one. This is Babies, and I finished my last 2 pages, and I'm so excited. I'll be giving you guys a flip through as well. But this was one of the pages I had to finish, which is page 100. And then my next one was this one here, The Father and the Daughter. And yeah, I think this is page 98. But this book is completely done. I finally finished this one. I am so ready to finish another one. And yeah, I'm just excited for this one that is done. Here we have Tome 10. I did 2 pages out of here. This book is halfway done. So I don't know if I should work on this one and get this one done for this year or try to see if I can color as much. But I decided to do Elsa and Anna. I'm still missing to do one more. I wanted to do anything that had to do with these characters. And I'm missing one more page. But I'll do the next month. But this is my other page that I had completed. So like I said, I did Elsa and Anna. And I used the Lingual gel pens and a regular Tule art markers on here. Here we have the horses one, and this is another book project with Kathy. We're going to be starting from the beginning, and just like we're doing with the other book, and all the way through as long as we can touch it. And here is the first page. I was so excited. I love how it turned out. This is Snow White and her horse, and I had a lot of fun. This is literally almost all gel Langua ones, and maybe some spots are like, this is just the regular brush one that I have, which is water-based, and then everything else is Tule art or the gel Langua one. So I had a lot of fun completing this one. And on to Mystery Mosaic. This is for season. This was gifted to me in October. And here we have the first page that I worked on, this little path and the trees and stuff like that. Very fun page to complete out of here. I'm working from the beginning, working my way through the back. Here we have Dreamin' and Birch, and I have 1 page complete. Here we have adorable animals, and I did 1 page out of here as well, which is this little puppy or wolf here. Very excited to continue working on this one. Here we have color by number. This one I'm on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm working all the pages that had only 7 numbers. So here's our first one that I worked on. I also worked on this one. And then my last one was this one right here. Here we have Farm Life, and I did 1 page out of here, which is the bull. Here we have Fluffy Alpacas, I think it is, but I know I'm saying it wrong. But this is the only page I worked out of this one. Here we have Majestic Castles, and I completed 1 page, which is this one right here. Moving forward to Mystery Mosaic, this is color by number, the 3MMX, and this is Cute Chibi Girls. I did complete another page out of here as well, which is this one right here. Here we have Peaceful Night. I completed also just 1 page, which is this one right here. Here we have color by number. This is African Chip Chips, and I completed another page as well. Moving on to my last book for this month is Petite Princess, and I had completed another page with Kathy because this is a book project with her. We start from the beginning, and we're already on page 14 for next month. And so that is this one that we had worked on for Moana. And that is it, guys. Those are all my pages for this month. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys on my next video.